the farm. He looked at me and laughed me into scum. That school, this my two knees will go. I thought, I didn't know as a child, I didn't understand the meaning of the thing. So before I started primary school, I was 14 years. I went to primary school. I was too grown up to start primary 1, so they sent me to primary 2. Then thereon, God now began to wire my brain very well. I start becoming first. Then they become jealous, and the news got around the village. So they became jealous, and I with the teacher and started beating me. So I ran from that place to a nearby village where I was trekking every day, like from here to Maraba, every day to school and coming back. So that was how I managed and finished primary school 99. Going to secondary school, SS1 in Boko, Benue State. There was nobody to sponsor there. Then I dropped out. All of a sudden, I back and started loading motor, started smoking. Started drinking all manner. So I'm choked up, boy. But I could read and understand very well. So one day I found a friend. He is late now. He now looked at me and said, "You are not a stuff in the park. The way you speak English and the way you read, you can't remain in the park. Go to school." I said, "Nobody to sponsor." He helped me. I entered to school. I went, and to the glory of God, I finished secondary school 2008. When I finished, I now wrote JAM 2009. Wanted to become a lawyer. That was when I left back and was working in a law firm in Boko, because I want to become a lawyer. So from there, I wrote JAM. First time, I got 190. So it was not qualified for law. But somebody said he will help me get admission in other department. So it was like that. He said I should go and bring my documents. So I went to my uncle, whom I have given my credentials. So I collected the credentials, coming to give the person in the BSU, Benue State University. All of a sudden, I sat by the window car. I now fell asleep. A black hand, while I slept, a black hand now came, because I put it on the shirt pocket, came and started dragging it with me. It was like I was dreaming. So I now say, give me my papers. I was dragging with it. So all of a sudden, the man that sat together with me, heard me talking, but he didn't touch me. As I woke up, give me my papers. I just pulled the thing out of my distance, and the thing went out of the window. Driver, stop. Driver, stop, like from area 1 roundabout. Nowhere I could go and get this thing. So from there, that was how I missed that admission. 2011, I wrote the admission again. I wrote the JAMB again. Got 204 for law. I wrote aptitude test. I got 42 that time. But it was okay, also not okay for law. So I was to be given admission in history, thereabout. So
praise the Lord. Now, for time's sake, now disappointments, strange orchestration of the devil kept putting him back. The Lord orchestrated his steps. He got located to Dunamis. Before then, he ran mad. That 2000, that year that he took that jam, he ran mad. That was how he missed. That was how he missed that admission. By the mercies of the Lord, he was delivered, and the Lord orchestrated his steps into Dunamis. Okay, now, can you now tell us from that place you ran mad?
I ran mad that 2011. So I was carried to Boko Dunamis, where then the pastor in Kalu now, Pastor Sma Yakubu, was there. So it was ministry on Thursday. Then Dunamis used to have communion service on Thursday. So he now located me by word of knowledge. Says somebody is here, there is an attack. People went out, he didn't go to anybody. So once he saw me coming, he jumped from the altar and said, "Tell me what is happening to you." I now told him that I'm mad. I could know everything, but I was mad. I'm mad. Because I pulled cloth. It was then that I wore my cloth back. So from there now, he prayed for me, and that was the end of insanity. Then from there, I joined maturity class, foundation class. That was when 212. That 212, I gave my life to Christ. Then the Lord asked me to meet Daddy. But I didn't understand. I was a baby. Say I should meet Daddy to pray for me and he will train me. But I didn't know the thing. So when I came, I now told Daddy that I was privileged to meet him. And I told him all the things that God showed me. He now asked me, say, what do the Lord say I should do for you? I missed it. I only said, Daddy, the Lord said you should lay your hand on me. He prayed for me passionately and left. So when I went, 213, I have a passion to come to Dynamic School of Ministry. So I enrolled 213 here. I finished. Confusion came again. I went to Josekwa Theological Seminary. From there, all manner.
Now listen to this. The mantle on this commission is the same everywhere.
Yes, sir.
So wherever you are connected now, you may not be here in person. Get ready because what is happening here is happening there. If the leader say the loudest amen. Now you can help us finalize now. So what happened at the end?
Daddy, the summary was that when he finished Dynamic School of Ministry, young, he didn't know so much. He went and started ministry. Daddy, amazing. He said he was young, doing ministry wrongly, not because it was fake or what. But the Lord told him, you have not finished training you yet. But he was not listening. He said you came and warned him in the dream. He didn't listen. The next time, you and mommy came with security men and bundled him to church in the dream. Okay, to your house in the dream. That was when he understood. And while he was there with you and in the house with you and mommy told you that this young man has a great destiny, but he needs to go back to school. Sir, mommy went inside and brought admission letter, English, Benue State University. Sir, to crown everything, today this young man just got his admission, Benue State University, English.
Based on the dream.
Based on the dream.
On the divine encounter.
Yes,
that school that man said he should not go, it has finally happened. The vision is for an appointed time. Hey! Even though it tarries, wait for it. It must surely come. Stand up. Stand up. God sent him to come and be trained, and he came and said, just lay your hands on me. So what work are you doing now? Okay.
Yes, sir.
And so you have got the admission.
Yes, sir.
So the admission is fully paid for. Did you hear what I said? That is tuition fee, accommodation, fully paid from now till graduation. That is what church is all about. Fully paid for. The only thing he would need to do is to go to class and pass exam. He does not need to think of how the money will come. The money already came. This is done to slap the devil, to mesmerize and pauperize that devil. I am here to announce to somebody, anything the devil say you shall not become, that bastard devil shall be confirmed a liar. Every witchcraft power, every occultic power, every ancestral curse, every generational curse that is preventing you from becoming who God wants you to become, today the curse is broken. Amen. Who is he that saith it and it cometh to pass? When the Lord commanded it not, when we are dealing with a God who frustrates the tokens of liars, who makes diviners mad, it disappoints the devices of the crafty, so that their hands cannot perform their enterprise. Some trust in chariots, others trust in horses, but we remember the name of the Lord our God. They are brought down and fallen, but we are risen and stand upright, for the name of the Lord is a strong tower. university yet. Now he's going to go and read English and use the English to break the head of the devil. It doesn't matter how long the devil tried to delay you. I am here to announce to you it must come to pass. When you see people pass through things like this, it shows clearly the devil is afraid of what they are to become. And there are people like that. You'll be asking yourself, why do I pass through the kind of things I pass through? I am here to announce to you, the devil is afraid of you. He's afraid of what you are to become. But I announce to you today, the fear of that devil shall come upon him. What the devil is afraid of shall happen. Stand up. Come. You said what I just did, nice one.
A confirmation.
A confirmation of what?
Yes, sir. I knew very well that I didn't know much because I was a child. So I returned to do so second time. That just finished. So I was in PUA praying. Then the Lord told me, I have nobody to sponsor me to the school. One of the things that I was afraid. So the Lord now told me that don't go to anybody. I was looking for my uncles who are working at UNICEF. But the Lord said, don't go to anybody and ask for school fees. I will pay the school fees. I didn't know how. I tried to imagine, but I didn't know. Today I don't know what to say. I don't go to anybody to ask for school fees. I will pay the school fees. And the Lord says, you pay the school fees. Because I don't have any money of my own. Everything I have belongs to him. I ceased having my own money longest time. It's all his. So when he say I will pay, that's why he's not afraid to give me money. Because widow's money is inside. Orphans' money is inside. Fatherless people's money is inside. See, if I put it in your hand, it will reach them. There are those God put money in their hands, people's money in their money that you touch people, they ate it. God said, I will put the money in your hand because it will reach them. It has reached him. Say, don't ask anybody for sponsorship. I will sponsor you. And it will be well sponsored. Until you know, it's one thing to be reading under empty stomach. It's another thing not to think of where school fees was coming from, where pocket money will come from, and then you are flying in flying colors. Stand up on your feet. Agaba, Jesus Agaba idwe. Agaba, Jesus Agaba idwe. Agaba, Jesus Agaba idwe. Sylvester, come. Just now, I have the direction because some people looked at him and said, this man is lucky. He's lucky. He's favored. He came out and testified this kind of testimony. And then his money, school fees is being paid free of charge. But me, I don't have any testimony to give. And I can't go and tell lies. But I don't have a father and I don't have a mother to sponsor me to school. And I have university admission. Any 20 such people who can prove that there is no such possibility. I have university admission, but I don't have a mother, I don't have a father who can pay my school fees. And you are up to 20 like that. And I'm talking to people who are here now.
If you are watching in any of our locations, you can meet the pastor of that location. Maybe you can know what to do. At the end of the service, you can. I'm not saying you are here on behalf of the person. I'm saying the person is here now. You can meet him at the end of the service. He will take your names, your details, and then later on make you just verify that the story is true, and then this man's case will be like your case.